Hello? You can hear me?
Hello, yes.
Okay. Sorry, the meeting had expired. We can continue.
Now, Justin.
Yes.
Yeah. Here, where we are talking about, for example, we have where you have AUD. You are saying it's supposed to be paired with the
US dollar.
USD, isn't it?
Yes.
And, suppose you took it to pair it with the JPY. In terms of the movement that is going to happen,
Yes.
what is the difference? For example, when I pair it with the AUD against the USD, and then the AUD against the, say, JPY.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's usually going to happen is the currency pair that has USD in it is going to have the larger movement as compared to any other currency. The reason why is because of the way the US is. Many currencies use the US as the form of currency and so on. So most are the USD when it comes to investing. So yeah, compared with USD for that same reason. Then another reason is the spread. Sometimes if you pair it with, let's say, the Chinese currency, like AUD, the AUD yen or something like that, it will have a higher spread as compared to AUD USD. So the spreads and the performance. That's the reason.
I see.
USD.
But it is not possible for you to know in advance the kind of spread that you are likely to have.
No, but you can use previous trades to have an idea of how much it's going to move. What brokers do on a regular day, the spread could be like 2 pips. But when it comes to a day when there's a news event, they'll increase it slightly so that they can maximize their profits.
I see.
Yeah. Spread is just like the commission that you'll be paying your broker. So brokers also want to make profit, so they might increase your spread by just a bit more. But that same increment that they make, that's basically taking money away from your pockets. So yeah, you preferably want a currency pair with the lowest possible spread.
Okay.
Yeah. Another example I wanted to give was this news event here. You might be wondering if the event is happening in US already, what do you pair it with? And that would be a good question. So we're going to take, for example, this, which is USD GDP. Now, when it comes to picking a currency pair for this, let me just go to the quotes. Okay, I hope you guys can see my screen.
Yes, we can. I can.
Yes. Yeah.
So for that particular news event, which is USD GDP, this event, this currency pair can qualify. This one qualifies because there's USD in it. This one also qualifies. This one qualifies. This one as well. This one. Yeah, and there's other currencies. As long as it's got USD in it, it qualifies. Now you might be wondering, how do I pick amongst all these 7 currency pairs? What I usually do is I now look at the spread. So amongst these currency pairs here, the one that has got the lowest spread, that's the one I usually go for. So in this case, I would either go for this one or this one, but preferably I'll go for euros, obviously, because euros is a more used currency than AUD. So yeah, you look at the spread amongst all currency pairs, and the one with the lowest spread, that's the one you go for.
Why?
Makes sense.
Why not going for the highest?
Spread is the commission that you pay the broker. So if you pick let's say this one has got the highest spread amongst
87, yes.
yes, 37. That means you pay your broker. What they're going to do is they're going to take away 3 pips away from your trade before you can enter profitability.
Okay.
Yeah, so the larger the spread, the more you're paying the broker, and the more it would take, the longer it would take you to enter profitability. So preferably you want to keep it as low as possible.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's investing.com. Are there any questions?
No.
Okay.
Uh,
There's an application that I use when it comes to placing the orders. It's called Google Clock. It's called Google Clock. What it does is it just shows you the amount of seconds for a particular time. So yeah, it helps. It will help you guys out because the lower you can keep your time, the better it will be for you. So just like I said before, 1 minute for the news event is the maximum. So this app is there to show you how many seconds are left to till the news event. So yeah, I would advise you guys to download an app that also shows seconds so that you can easily track the number of seconds you are left with the news event. Okay, that's pretty much it. Are there any questions before we sum everything up?
no question.
Okay.
No question from here.
Okay, yeah, that's good. So just to sum everything up, the easiest NB, it only requires 1 account. You place a buy stop and a sell stop, 10 pips away from price's current position. That's the easiest NB. Then for this, I'll send you guys a screenshot of this list for the easiest NB as well as for the extreme. But I would prefer you guys master the list. Then moving on to extreme, this one only requires 2 accounts, so you'll be managing both of them at the same time. But one thing I forgot to mention, since there'll be 2 accounts to be managing, if you've opened an order in, let's say, Hotforex, and that's the account that will go into profit, there's no need for you to switch to the other account to check what's going on. Since this account has got profit in it, automatically in the other account where there's the opposite trade, there's going to be a loss in there. So there's no need for it to switch and go check. Just keep your focus here. Then the moment you see blue all over, you start closing the trades immediately. But there'll be times where you are in the account where there's red. When you see red going on, after the news event has happened, when you see red going on, since in the other account you had placed the opposite trade, you should automatically know that there's a profit in the other account. So you're going to ditch this account, you're going to open the other one, and the moment you see blue around, you start closing immediately. So yeah, that's one thing you should keep in mind as well. So yeah, that's the extreme. It only requires 2 accounts. 1 account will be placing the buy, then in the other account you're going to be placing the opposite trade. I'll send you a screenshot of this on WhatsApp. Just like before, I would recommend you master the news events and so on.
Okay, so
Yes, go ahead.
how many positions is advised to open?
Just open 1. For the extreme, open 1 position per account. Just open 1. I think there's an example here. Just open 1 single position. There might be sometimes when you see a trader opening multiple trades at once, which doesn't make sense. It's better you just combine the lot size into 1 single position. That way it will be easier to close and it will be faster to close. Unlike closing 10 trades or 10 positions concurrently, it doesn't make sense. Just stick to 1 trade. So if you're executing the extreme, you're going to open one trade in one account, then you're going to open another trade in the other one, but it should also be one position. It shouldn't be more than that. I hope that has answered the question.
Yes, it has.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys have any more questions, you can just let me know, then I can arrange more sessions for you guys. That's okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Just like the previous meeting, this one was being recorded, so I'll upload it to my YouTube channel, then I'll send you guys links to it so that you can come back to it whenever you feel like.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
But
Yes.
yeah, I don't know if you remember, is it different? There was one more calculation that we used to do. We have stopped doing it.
Which calculation?
I think something to do with the anyway, let me see the one that you're going to send. I think I'll come and ask. I'll ask you.
Okay, that's no problem.
Okay.
But as for this lesson, we're basically done. Then if you have any
Okay.
questions, we can start a new session.
Okay.
Okay, thank you guys for attending. This is the end of the lesson.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.